as we prepare for quadratic equations, we need to spend a day multiplying polynomials. And you might know how to multiply them without using the multiply box, but on this worksheet, you have to show the box to get credit. Because when we move on to factoring, you can use the box to factor, which makes things a little bit easier. And sometimes the only way to factor is to use the box. So you'll start off with easy polynomials like this, 2 times 3x minus 4. And I know it seems a little silly at first, but I want you to build a box that has, one row and 2 columns. So I build a 1 by 2 box. 2 goes on the left, 3x minus 4 goes on the top, and then 2 times 3x is 6x, and 2 times negative 4 is negative 8, so the answer is 6x minus 8. Okay, and there's a reason why I want you to multiply it this way. If we had something a little bit bigger, so I would put x minus 3 and x minus 4. Does it matter where they go? No, doesn't matter. What will this be? Not 2x, x squared. When you multiply this number by that number, and then you count how many x's there are. So it's 1 times 1, and then x to the second. Okay? And the next one, negative 3 times 1 is negative 3, and then it's just x to the first. X times negative 4 is negative 4x, and negative 4 times negative 3 is 12. Okay? Now, can anything be combined? Yeah. Right here. That gives me x squared minus 7x plus 12. Everybody understand that? So let's do one that's a little bit harder. So I could put 5x minus 7 on the top of the box, and then 3x minus 6 on the side, and I just multiply. 3x times 5x, 15x squared. 3x times negative 7 is negative 21x. 5x times negative 6, negative 30x. Negative 6 times negative 7 is 42. And once again, those two can go together. 15x squared minus, 51x plus 42. Does that make sense? Let's do 2 more. So now I have 3 terms times 2 terms. And it doesn't matter whether you do a 2 by 3 or a 3 by 2 box. It's not important. So I'll draw this. Okay. So this would be 4x to the third minus 6x squared. 2x times 1 is 2x. Negative 3 times 2x is negative 6x squared plus 9x minus 3. And then you'll notice those two are both x squareds, and those two are both x's. So that's one nice thing about the box, is you're never going to miss something. If you just distribute, you might skip a multiplication. But in the box, if the box is empty, then you need to fill it up. And your like terms end up on diagonals. So I get 4x to the third minus 12x squared plus 11x plus 3. How about minus 3? All right, last one. How big is this box? 3 by 3. So x squared minus 6x minus 2, and x squared minus 4x plus 7. Multiply this out. X to the fourth minus 6x to the third minus 2x squared. And you can kind of see the pattern. X to the fourth, x to the third, x squared. And then on the next one, negative 4x to the third plus 24x squared and plus 8x. So the exponents on that one are 3, 2, 1. And it's a really good way to organize everything to make sure you're doing it correctly. 7x squared minus 42x minus 14. And then we need like terms, and those are all the like terms. The x squared is actually 3 terms combined into 1. So x to the fourth minus 10, x to the third, 7, and 24 is 31, minus 2 is 29, 29x squared. Negative 42 plus 8 is negative 36x minus 14. 34. I was just checking to see if you're awake. All right, so for today, you have to use the box. Okay, you need to write the box and fill it all in and then get your answer that way. Because that will help us the next time we meet build a way to factor polynomials to go backwards. All right, get to work.